Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the Sale of Goods lecture series. इस लेक्चर सीरीज के बीच में हम जो डिस्कस करेंगे दैट इज सेल ऑफ गुड्स एक्ट 1930 ऑफ पाकिस्तान. सबसे पहले जो दो टर्म्स अंडर डिस्कशन आती हैं इसमें दोज आर द सेल एंड द गुड्स. व्हाट इज अ सेल एंड व्हाट आर द गुड्स? The provisions which seek relevance in this discussion are Section 2 subclause 7 and 10 and Section 4 subclause 3 of the Act. First of all, sale. What is sale? Sale is transfer of property from one person to another for a price. Where one person transfers property to another person in consideration of price, this is called as sale. If the property is transferred to another person in consideration for something other than price, this is not sale. For constituting a sale, the essential element of price should be there. If it is against goods or it is against some other valuable rights or it's against some services, it cannot amount to sale. So what is price? Price is defined in Section 2 subclause 10. It says price means the money consideration for a sale of goods. So price has to be in the form of money. Price cannot be in any other form but only in money. So if it is goods against goods, it can be barter, it can be exchange, but it cannot be sale. Likewise, if the goods are transferred against some kind of services by the other party, even then it cannot amount to sale. However, there is a very commonly asked question, which is that if the consideration is paid partly in the form of money and partly in the form of goods, whether it would amount to sale or not. The answer to this question is yes, it would amount to sale, because the essential element of price is there. Though it is part of the consideration which is advanced in the form of money, but it fulfills the requirement of price. This was settled in the case Sheldon versus Cox 1824. Then comes goods. What are the goods? It is defined in Section 2 subclause 7. Goods means every kind of movable property other than actionable claims and money, and includes stock and shares, growing crops, grass and things attached to a forming part of the land which are agreed to be severed before sale or under the contract of sale. So every type of movable property falls into the definition of goods. Yes, what does not fall into the definition of goods is actionable claims and money. What are the actionable claims? These are those claims which give a person right to bring an action against you in a court of law, such as a debt. If you have taken debt from someone and you are unable to pay it back on time, it gives other person a right to bring a claim against you in a court of law. This is an actionable claim. Then money. Money is not the goods itself. And then what comes into the definition of goods is stocks, shares of the companies, crops, grass, and all other things which are attached to the land, but those are supposed to be separated and severed before the execution of contract of sale, meaning they were before the completion of contract of sale. So broadly, what includes into the definition of goods is all movable properties, such as shares of joint stock companies, crops, forest produce and timbers, etc. Fixtures which are severable, any fixture which is attached to the land, which is attached to the floor or to the wall, but it is a severable fixture, it falls into the definition of goods. Then gas and electricity, they are also a category of goods. What does not fulfill the requirement of goods is actionable claims, as we have spoken already earlier about it. Then money, rights and licenses such as right of way, right of light, and license to fishing, etc. These are not the goods. Human body parts. Human body parts are also not the goods, except hair and skeleton. Yes, hair are used for preparing wigs, and skeleton are used for the medical, used by the medical students for experimental purposes. So these two things some in certain cases considered as goods. Apart from that, no human body part is considered uh, as goods. So that's all for this lecture. In our next lecture, we shall discuss the difference between the sale and agreement to sell. Thank you.